Name, where you calling from?
Yo, yo.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on with it, man?
What's going
Thomas from
on with
North
it?
Carolina.
What's up? What's happening?
All cool and cool. Listen, uh, two things real quick, Cat.
Right.
Question: do you think that every white man is racist?
No, I wouldn't say every single white man is racist.
You think Charlie Kirk was racist?
Yes.
All right. I think like what y'all doing with Charlie Kirk and all that kind of shit is a little disingenuous. I've watched many of his videos. I'm talking about the whole thing.
Hey, can you include this in your spiel? I don't want to interrupt you. I just want to ask something. You have the floor. If you could just add what we're doing to what you're about to say, because you just said what we're doing is disingenuous. So if you can add that in your response. No, you ain't. I ain't saying you got to respond right this second. But if you could just add that in, there you go. You got the floor back.
I got you. Yeah. Basically, what I'm saying is, me. I watch him all the time. I watch everybody. I watch not just him, Andrew Wilson, you, everybody. Now, I know you got your own little, following, sorry, ISUPK. You got the people you follow. So the majority of people probably who you're listening to right now, I'm sorry, listening to you, obviously going to probably be on your side, that kind of shit going around. But nevertheless, I watch Charlie all the time. Jubilee, whole episodes, whole everything. Not just snippets. It's easy for people to take out snippets of anybody and make claims and make their own narratives. So when I say I think that you, along with other people that follow you or other people in the world who think he's a racist or a white supremacist, I think it's a little disingenuous because I don't even think much people even knew who the fuck he was. Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
No, I tried
who the hell he was.
Yeah, I appreciate
I got
that.
you.
I appreciate it.
People didn't even know who he was before he get murdered.
I barely knew who he was.
That's what I'm saying. And what he did was he invited everybody to speak, debate, healthy dialogue, whatever it is. The problem I think has for the middle of Black America is that can't nobody tell Black people shit. Malcolm X pride, Martin Luther King pride. I mean, people get on you. People get on no Black person want to hear nothing. If I'm me, a Black man, if I'm telling unflattering truths to Black people, I'm an Uncle Tom in a fucking. I'm an Uncle Tom in a.
Hey,
cool.
the white people. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Did white people consider Malcolm X a racist?
Did not do. Yeah, especially in the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right. Even though Malcolm X said, even though Malcolm X said he's not for hate of anybody, right?
Well, Charlie Kirk said the same thing, Pat.
Wait, just listen to what I'm saying. But he was still called a racist. Why was Malcolm called a racist?
Because he wouldn't let include white people in his school.
Why did he have to? Why didn't he want to include white people in his school?
Because it wasn't for. I'm pro Malcolm. It wasn't for white people. It was for,
That's not why though. That's not why. Muhammad Ali gave an excellent.
He called him the devil as well.
Muhammad Ali gave an excellent example of why you don't let white people in. Because he said because you couldn't, we wouldn't know who was the poisonous snake. Now, is that based off their reputation? Or based off of we just see them as white people?
Yeah.
Right. It's so it ain't got nothing to do with their race. It has to do with what they did as a people to us, right?
I understand, but I watched all Charlie Kirk stuff.
I ain't even talked about Charlie. I'm still only talking about Malcolm. Like you fixate. Remember, you said what we're doing, right? So I didn't talk about I didn't talk about Charlie though. I'm only talking about Malcolm. Malcolm is justified. Muhammad Ali is justified. Even I am justified for how I feel about white people, because it has nothing to do with them being white. It's what they have done to us. Correct?
I understand that, absolutely.
Okay, so now when it comes to Charlie, people call Charlie racist. Yes. Like you asked me if I felt Charlie was racist, right?
Yes.
And I said yes, right? So,
but you have nothing to stand on.
I have a lot to stand on. When Charlie says,
you have snippets.
When Charlie said when Charlie says that a black person, what white person is more than likely to be killed by a black person than a white person, is that true or false?
I'm not really sure he said that, but that's false. But also,
That's
when Charlie
wait.
said,
But how you said
okay, go ahead.
you just got finished saying that I heard everything Charlie said.
I
You
mean,
said
I
I
remembered
listen.
everything, Cat.
Okay.
I remember every single thing
I'll
he
give you
said.
that. I'll give you that. You don't have to remember. So Charlie has said on record that a white man is more than likely to be killed by a black man than a white man. That's what he said. So now, you just said that that's false. So what reason does Charlie have to say that, knowing that that's false?
Now, I'm not sure, but let me tell you this. Let me just say something.
Well, wait.
Oh, man. You gotta let me follow up. Yeah, we all been hearing you about. Listen, we've been hearing you talk about.
I'm not getting you, brother. I'm not in no rush to get you off the phone, brother. I'm not in. We just having a back and forth right now. But you just said, I'm not sure. You're being disingenuous.
But why did I say that, Cap? Because what y'all doing, what people are doing, is only taking snippets as if there's no context in the matter.
A capital.
If people take just snippets of you or Tommy Sotomayor or Tariq, whoever, y'all will come across a certain way as well. The point I'm saying is there's 2-hour dialogues with that man on campus. There's 2-hour dialogues with him and Jubilee. You gotta really watch the whole thing. Everything is context.
So what context could there be that would make Charlie say a white man will get shot by a black man before he gets shot by a white man? What context could that be in?
You're trying to focus on that one point again. I don't know.
I didn't go to another point yet. I'm only talking about this one, and I know it's hot. I know.
No, it's cool. But if Charlie said that, right? If Charlie Kirk said those exact words, guarantee you he has some type of numbers or something to back it up. That's his whole thing.
There is no number. Listen, brother. If somebody said a black person is gonna get killed by a white person before he gets killed by a black person, I would say you are lying. Because
let me ask you a question.
Wait, let me finish. And then you can ask your question. I just want to tell you why I say that. Every race is going to commit the most crime against their own race. There's no white people are not going to commit more crimes against another race of people than their own. Black people are not going to commit crimes against another race of people more than their own. Every race is going to commit crimes more against their own race than another race because you're more in the vicinity or proximity of your own than others. That's just facts. So the minute that you try to make an interracial argument, like if I said a white man is going to unalive a black person more than a black, you would say I'm racist, and you would be right to say that either I'm racist or I'm ignorant as hell. So either Charlie is racist or ignorant as hell. Now I'm going to say both, but you got to pick one. It was either a racist statement or an ignorant statement. You have the floor.
I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But it's disingenuous. I'm hearing people call them racist. I hear people call them white supremacists again. These people never really watch no videos or nothing. They're just going off certain things. Like, for instance, the one time he said, if he was to be on an airplane and a black pilot is there, he's wondering if that black pilot... But he's talking about DEI, diversified equity inclusion. He's talking about that.
Wait. Back up again. Say that again.
When Charlie Kirk was given the example of, I'm wondering if this black person, if he's on an airplane and he wonders...
See a black pilot, you wonder, you say...
That was a snippet that, some people took and ran with it to say how racist he is.
Right. And what are you saying? And what is the whole thing?
The whole thing is, he was bringing up and giving an example of DEI. And to him, and to a lot of people...
Okay, so, and how does DEI coincide with airplane pilots?
Because he's wondering if the DEI pilot, the black pilot, is actually even certified and got more qualifications than the next man because DEI entails that we're gonna include you even if you don't have the
So now I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why that was racist or ignorant. I'm gonna say both. What's the percentage of black airplane pilots?
Very low.
You want to know how low?
Very low.
You want to know how low?
1%.
No, 3%.
Is that?
Wait, okay.
Okay.
So 3%. So how could a DEI be involved in airplane pilots when it looks like black people don't even want to be airplane pilots? It's
That's
only
DEI
3.
entails, Cat.
No, DEI don't entails 3%. I can't believe.
That's the reason.
I can't believe you right now. I can't believe
that's
you right
what
now.
They're saying.
Well, who's saying?
That's why they want to include. Listen, you know what DEI is, right, Cat?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
All right.
But DEI.
So the reason why it's only 3%. Good.
No, I'm listening.
Obviously, the reason why there's only 3% of black pilots, that's the reason why they try to include this DEI shit for them. For black pilots, hey.
No, I would disagree. I would disagree on the pilot. Maybe if we was talking about maybe another profession,
heart surgeon.
Okay,
black
but
pilot.
the first heart surgeon was a nigga though.
Yeah, I know that. But
Wait, but that's what I'm saying. Wait. See how you damn near borderline like a Sambo.
No.
Because
now here you go.
I'm gonna tell you why. Wait. Listen to what I'm saying. When I had no problem with you. I had no problem with you saying that I talk like Charlie, but the other side. I had no problem with it because that's a fact. The reason why I'm saying Sambo is because when I said the first black man was a heart surgeon, the first thing you said was that was back then, as if black intelligence just stops. Black intelligence, but that's what you're implying when you say that was then. If the first heart surgeon was black, don't bring DEI for them. If anything, we should be at the forefront of that. Because if you take account, I don't know if we are or not. I never looked at the numbers.
You know we're not.
I didn't look at it. I never looked at it. But if we're not, if the first heart surgeon was black, think about this. If the first heart surgeon was black, when a white man been free since he been in America, but their medical intelligence didn't reach the level of doing heart surgery until a black man came and did it, that actually proves we're more intelligent than them. Because we had to endure slavery. We had a lot more to overcome than free white men. Enslaved black people had a lot more to overcome than free white men. And so if we can do heart surgery, if we go into a lot of the inventions in America, they're by black people. From alcohol to heart surgery. Right. So if you agree with that, and then someone like Charlie comes along and then questions our intelligence, when history shows that we are far more intelligent. You know what I'll give as an example for the pilots? You know what I'm going to use as an example for the pilots? What's the movie? Not Red Tails. The bomber escorts. Yes. The bomber escorts. How many bomber escorts did the black air pilots lose?
I can't recall. I can't remember.
None. When you get a chance, look it up. When the black bomber air pilots escorted the bomber drops, they lost none, Ak. None. That's history. So when they say today that we can't fly planes, I wonder if they're qualified or not. But we can look at history. When we flew the planes, they didn't lose. And that's in war. They getting shot at. They getting bombed. The threat is there. All of that is there. We didn't lose one escort. But yet Charlie can come.
I'll look that up.
Thank you. But yet Charlie can come along and say, if I see a black pilot, I have to wonder. That ain't even just a disrespect to black. That ain't even just a disrespect to black people. That's a disrespect to the FAA. What is it, FAA? I think it's the FAA.
Do you believe in DEI?
I believe it in what way? What you mean?
Like, do you agree that we should include DEI in child marriage?
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna use the words of one of the funniest comedians, Chris Rock. I do not believe that if a white person is more qualified than a black person, that he should get the job over a black person. I believe the most qualified person should get the job. But if it's a tie, fuck them. They had a 400-year head start. That's what I believe.
Yeah, because DEI, I don't want to hold you too much now, but DEI.
You breaking up.
Makes it seem like.
You're breaking up a little.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead.
Just DEI, I agree with everything.
I cooked it. Go ahead. DEI what?
But DEI is like a slap in the face of black people who work hard.
No, it's not.
Because at the end of the day, yes it is. Let me tell you why real quick.
Okay,
They make it seem like we're not even qualified for the job to begin with. And if we don't work harder, as hard or harder than a white man. That's why they say, well, we're going to diversify equity. There's no. The best man should get the job no matter what.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a tie,
right.
I agree with you.
But now I know why you like Charlie. Because you talk like a white man. You want us to believe.
Here you go again.
Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it. Wait, but hold on. But listen. But we having a conversation, right? And here's why I say that, because as I hear you talk, you want me to believe that if I'm black and I study hard and I work hard, that when I go to this white company, that's all that I need to do. You want me to believe that that's America, and that's a lie. We have to work 10. Listen, brother, you're not even being an honest black man right now. You definitely.
Because honestly, Cap, I don't want to. I've been trying to throw names, Cap, but you disingenuous, bro.
How am I disingenuous?
Sambo,
you definitely a Sambo, but go ahead.
Okay, cool. This is what I was telling you in the beginning. Black people don't want to hear shit from nobody. Now, I'm a Sambo, because I'm telling you in 2025, ain't shit a white person can do and a black person can't do. Now, I'm a Sambo.
No. That's not, wait, just for clarity, so you can make sure you respond to why I'm calling you a Sambo. I didn't say that. You said
that's what you
said DEI is a slap in the face to black people that work hard. That's what you said. That's what I did.
No.
You did say that. Right, you saying clarity, you didn't wait. You didn't say that?
No, I think you misinterpreted it. Can I clarify real quick?
Yes, you can clarify. Yep.
What I'm saying for DEI is a slap in the face to black folk as if they're not as smarter than a white man.
Right.
And we can't do the job anyway.
And that's why I call you a Sambo. That's why I call you a Sambo.
How? When we smarter? I'm talking about we smarter.
Wait, no. Not that you're saying we're smarter. Because I agree that we're smarter than them. But that you want me to believe that all it takes is being smarter than them.
And working hard.
We've been smarter than them since we've been enslaved by them. That's why the first heart surgeon was by a black person. But you know that history didn't come out when he did the surgery. The history came out later when they finally told the truth. Because it's not about the smartest and the brightest. You got, what is that term? Nepotism? Black people have to fight nepotism, to where LeBron gets ridiculed for getting his son a job. To show you how racist it is. This is what's that African play for the Bucks? Got his brother a job. That nigga can't play ball at all.
Oh yeah, Giannis.
I could do whatever you say his name is. He can get his brother in for nepotism, but when LeBron do it, it's a bad thing. We've had to fight nepotism. We had to fight racism. Yeah. We had to fight all of that. So when I'm calling you a Sambo, is DEI was put in place because of the racism that America knew existed, because of the nepotism that America knew existed, and because we know it doesn't matter how smart we are. What is the 4 girls that with the astronauts? Them black girls?
Yeah.
That's just coming down in history. That history wasn't brought out. You know why that history wasn't brought out? The history wasn't brought out when they did it because God forbid that would have inspired more black girls to be smart and be what they are, to be proud of their achievements. Why? If
I
America,
agree with that.
thank you. So, but if you agree with that, I'm gonna just call you Bo. I'm gonna take the Sam off for a second. I'm gonna just call you a Bo. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But when you have to understand is
You
DEI.
got children like that.
Absolutely.
You got men, you got males, you got boys.
Yeah, I got boys and girls. Yeah.
I got 6 boys, Cat. I'm not in 2025. My boys can do whatever.
I raised my kids the same exact way. But you
So I don't
also,
want to hear
but
about
tell
the
me,
excuses about the
but tell me.
nepotism and stuff.
So you telling me
I don't-
you don't arm your boys up with how the world works?
Yes. But
So
I
you don't
I
teach them. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say it
to the
again.
point where they have excuses.
I'm not talking about excuses. You don't arm nobody up to use it as an excuse. You arm them up so they know how to defeat. When people use excuses, the motherfuckers that use it, here's a person that use an excuse. Let's say if I said, man, it don't even make no sense applying for that job because it's a DEI. It don't even make no sense. What you gonna study that for? They ain't gonna hire you. That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
And that's the majority of black people do.
Wait. But America is built on, even for black people that go out and do it, they still won't hire them. That's what DEI for. DEI was not created for those that make the excuse. It was created for those that don't make the excuse. That's what it was created for. Because DEI would never have to be created if people was hired on their work ethic. We would never need DEI. We would never need civil rights. We would never need none of the things if it was not about black and white, which we didn't create. Black people didn't create this narrative of black and white. Black people didn't create this narrative of DEI, civil rights, or anything. Black people have just been on a defense since we've been here. So now those things are put in place to offset the racism that America knows that they are. So when we get back, so when we look to you, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I apologize for calling you Sambo because I'm gonna tell you the difference between you and a Sambo is a Sambo wouldn't even listen to what I was saying. A Sambo would be against what I'm saying. But so that's why that's why I said I apologize. Let me get the apology. I'm trying to get you an apology. You interrupted the apology. I'm trying to help you, brother. Thank you. So I apologize for calling you a Sambo because you actually listening. So now, and I'm gonna give you the floor after I make this statement. So when Charlie brings up the airplane pilot, the reason why it's racist and ignorant is because there's only 3% of pilots that are flying, and there isn't an advocacy for more black pilots. That DEI has to even be in that conversation. So Charlie picks things to talk about that he's ignorant to, but he also knows we're ignorant to it as well. You have the floor.
Well, again, I don't want to take too much time, man, but I understand the things you're saying, but I'm telling you, man, I listen to Charlie, I watch you a lot, Tommy Sotomayor, a lot of people.
Right.
And they taking
hope they are qualified. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
You don't think every single white person is racist. But I'm not going to lie, Cat. It's hard for me to believe that.
It's hard for you to believe what? Say that again?
It's hard for me to believe that you don't think every white person is racist.
No, I don't think every white person.
I've been listening to you for 12 years. You call all of them the devil.
I do call white people the devil.
What's worse, a racist or a devil?
Well, the word devil means deceiver. I do call all of them a devil. So, like, when you, I wouldn't want to speak in the absolute, like every single white person that you see is a racist. You might have one or two, like, nice white people. Like, what's that white man that, you know, it's a good racist? I mean, a good white man? What's that white man?
That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly, Cat.
But listen,
you just caught yourself.
I did. But a good white man is that white man that back in the day fought
Robert De Niro, man.
No, not Robert De Niro. The good white man that fought and to free black people got hung. John Brown. Thank you, Jerome Biggums. John Brown. Listen, if we had more John Browns, I damn near wouldn't even have a talking point. But white people hung that nigga. Well, wait. Before you go.
Okay.
White people hung that nigga though.
So in order to be, hold up, Cap. In order to be a good white man, you got to be hung by white men.
No. I'm saying he was good because he was fighting for black freedom. I'm just pointing out that white men hung him too because he was fighting for black people to be free. So he's an example.
Okay.
He's an example. I'm saying that I wouldn't say every single white person is racist. He's an example. But America as a whole, when I say the white man is a racist, when I say America is a racist, America is 95% racist. There might be a 5 or maybe 3% non-racist white people out there. The rest are all racist.
Yeah, but one last thing real quick, Cap.
Mm-hmm.
My main point I wanted to really make is can't nobody tell black people nothing, man. You can. Because if, again, black people tell black people shit, they get called Sambos, Coons, and Uncle Toms. If a white person calls them, he's a white nationalist, a white supremacist, or a racist.
But two things can be true. Because I agree with you. There's things that you can't tell. When I go out there and teach, there's things that they're not going to listen to. And just as true as that is, Charlie Kirk was a racist piece of shit. Don't say nothing for 1 second. This is the video right here. Thank you to the brother that sent it.
Individuals are actually more likely to be attacked.
Watch this.
White individuals are actually more likely to be attacked, especially even per capita, by black individuals in this country. White individuals are actually more likely to be attacked, especially even per capita, by black individuals in this country. White individuals are actually more likely to be attacked, especially even per capita, by black individuals.
That's what he said.